Just as promised, it's time to fill our bellies, explore Tulsa style.
Which means we found some good old Tulsa boys whipping up a mean Philly cheesesteak that we know you're gonna love.
Jason Smith's here to tell us all about the sandwich he proudly calls the Phat Philly.
Grew up in Tulsa my whole life. Just turned 40 last year. I always loved Philly cheesesteaks. Decided about 10 years ago I wanted to start making them around here. And there's just not a whole lot of good Philly cheesesteaks places here. If you go out east, they're everywhere. Well, I started out about 8 years ago downtown, and we were there for 5 years, and the building was too small, and there was just a lot going on, so I felt like I needed a little hand, a little help. So I got a couple partners, we got a bigger building, and here we are, firing it up. We've been looking at this building for a long time, but it just came available a year or two ago. And that's where the partners came involved. They jumped on it, had the money to buy it, did it, moved it on over. The whole building only held like 30 seats, and this one's got about 90, so it tripled the size. Kitchen's way bigger. We did 125 catering order today before we started lunch, so I mean, having the room to do all that stuff's nice. You got to use the right kind of steak, first of all. Well, people use different kinds. You can use ribeye, sirloin, or whatever, but mainly ribeye and sirloin are the best two steaks to use. We're a sirloin type person. Ribeye gets a little expensive. Plus, I did some research out on the East Coast, and you couldn't tell the difference between sirloin and ribeye really once they chopped it all up and mixed vegetables in with it. So it took a lot of research at the old building, but we figured it out. Putting love into it. A lot of Philly cheesesteak places don't put the love into it. They just hold the bun, slap cheese on one side, throw a little bit of meat in there, and maybe sprinkle some vegetables in. We put it on the grill, we blend it all together, so as we're blending it, it's smashing and combining together. So it comes out, if you like onions, bell peppers, mushrooms, and jalapenos, you're gonna have those in every bite. So we call it putting the love in it. We put the love in the Philly. Hopefully that's what makes ours good. It took a while to come up with the name. I mean, I knew it was going to have something to do with Philly or Phillies or cheesesteaks or something, and I just thought about it forever, and I always loved the old PH for the fat sound. So, you know, you say Phat Phillies, it's not necessarily fat, but like fat. I've been here for 40 years. I definitely know a lot of people, but a lot of them are regular customers. We've been open, I guess it's almost a year now, and some people eat here 4 times a week. I tell them they might need to join the 918 Fitness across the street if they're gonna do that, but they like it. When you hear people say how much they enjoy it and how good it is, that makes you feel good, like you're doing something right. We're talking about opening another one. I'm not sure it'll be in Tulsa. We might head to the college towns, maybe Stillwater, Norman, places like that. See, I don't know, we're getting ready to sit down and have the numbers talk and see where we're at.